Hello viewers, it's your girl Ruby Fangirl, and yes, today is the anniversary of Blake and Yang's confession. Oh my god, I remembered when I first watched this scene, I was so completely surprised, because once I heard that title, Confessions in the Nimbless Clouds, I'm like, wait, so I immediately got out of my TV, then I had to go to my computer because my Amazon stick was a piece of crap by that point. I watched the episode on my computer and I remember when this scene came out, like, this scene was everywhere, like, it was inescapable. Until the week later, when the, homophobic meme started to pop out. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. But we're not going to discuss that part. We're going to be discussing the theme song of Blake and Yang's confession, Worthy. Keep in mind, this is the first time I'm doing a song analysis, so I hope you guys enjoy this and wish, like, Blake and Yang a happy anniversary for their finally confessing after 10 years of waiting. So, let's get into Worthy. And with that, we're going to be starting off with the very first verse, and it's sung by Blake's perspective. And then the second verse will be sung by Yang's perspective. So, starting off with the first verse. Why did I come here? Was I always meant to take this shape? Never was given a love like this. A parachute falling with no fear of hitting the ground. Hitting the ground. So this verse is basically telling us that like, she's just questioning herself, like how did I came here? Like, was I always meant to take this shape? Meaning, like, because keep in mind, she has never felt love like this. I mean, it literally says it in, like, the verse. Because, well, she had a very toxic partner, and she never experienced love, like, true, like, actual love from someone else until Yang appeared. And then, because Yang was the one who gave her actual, like, actual love compared to her previous partner. And if you're wondering, what is this about, like a parachute falling? That is actually a reference to, like, the episode where Yang lost her arm. Because she flew herself trying to protect her, only, like, to have her arm cut off. She literally almost sacrificed herself to protect her. And I gotta say, I never expected, like, that moment to be a reference, like, in, like, this song, because I never expected for a love confession, like, telling about your traumas and stuff like that, but it's their confession, and that's fine for me. And now we'll get to the second part of Blake talking about this. You fell, and suddenly I did too. While the world was dying, didn't know how not lose you again. And this is also a reference to Volume 8, when Yang fell off from, like, the... I think that they're... Like, you know, like, those teleport things, like, they were trying to get, like, to Vacuo? Yeah, she fell over. Blake tried, like, to save her, but it was too late. Yang was gone. Even though in the next volume, we know that she's fine. Because at that point, she thought she lost Yang, and she was pissed. So pissed in the fact that she was about to attack Neo. But off topic, because she said that even though the world was dying, like, around her, the only thought in her mind is, like, she does not know how to not lose her again, because, well, she thought, like, she lost her at that point, and it was very traumatic for her. Look, I said it before, I'll say it again. Never would expect it for a love confession, but just like I said, it's fine. It's their confession, not my problem. They could say anything that they want. Yeah, so this is Blake's own perspective on, like, her confession. And now we'll get to Yang's confession. Or verse, I would say. Hands down, heart wide, I've only ever known the fight, but I'll catch you. This time, I will never let you out of my sight. So this verse is basically saying that, because, you know, Yang likes to fight things and stuff. She's the Yang. She loves to fight. You know I had to do that reference. But you get the point, though. She was ever really known, like, to, you know, fight and stuff like that. But this time, she's basically doing it to protect Blake and also, like, her own team and stuff like that. Duh. But she will continue, like, fighting to protect her, like, no matter what it is. I mean, she literally almost sacrificed herself, like, to save her on multiple occasions. So you get the idea. And this time, she wants to make sure that Blake's not going to be out of her sight, because, well, we all know what happened, like, that Blake ran away by the end of Volume 3 and didn't return until, like the end of Volume 5, so, yeah, that's understandable. And now, let's get to her second part of this verse. Unguarded, I surrendered to a softer side. I love you. I'll love you till the end of time. Kiss me. Hold tight. I'll never let you out of my sight. This is basically saying that, like, after, like, meeting Blake, she's beginning to show off her more softer side. She's basically, because we all know that she's tough on the outside, but she's soft on the inside, like the Beast is in Beauty and the Beast. And also for Arcane fans, yeah, she's basically fine. Literally that, but even though they have, like, different, like, personalities, but I will actually talk more once we actually get to a Kane and Vi scene, so FYI on that. But anyway, that's basically saying that after all of this, she still loves her and wants, like, to be with her, and she will never let her out of sight ever again. And now we get into, like, the third verse. And this is quite interesting because this is basically, like, both and Yang, like, talking to one another. So in this part, I'm going to be talking about, like, Blake's, like, verses first, and then Yang. So let's start off with Blake's first. And now, I know, I'm worthy of you. With every smile, you told me I love you. This is basically saying that yes, I am worthy of you. Get it? Worthy? and she knows that yes, I do belong with you. I am not, like from my previous relationship. I'm with you. I'm destined to be with you. And I can tell by your smiles that you love me. And that right there is just freaking adorable. And now let's get to Yang's verses. Oh, can't you see? You could be with me. I am your dream. I love you. And, like, in Yang's verses, like, she knows that can't you, like, see? Like, of course you can be with me. She's, like, literally, like, giving her permission. That's at least in my eyes. That's just how, like, I view that. And she's saying that I am your dream basically means that I'm right here. I'm not, like, your figment of your imagination. Look, I'm trying my best, okay? But, and she also says, I love you. Because, I mean, we know they were madly in love with each other, like, literally at the beginning of Volume 1. Well, more specifically in Volume 2 when, like, in the Burning Candle episode. So, that's when their love really shined. So, yep. And now we get to, like, the final verse. Because, well, I mean, there is more verses, but it's mainly the ones I just talked about. So, let's get into the final verse, and then that will be the end. See me for everything I am. You don't run away, no matter the mistakes I made. It's here, you'll stay. Now, this final verse basically is saying that from everything that has happened, they have seen through each other. They know each other because they've been vulnerable to one another, expressed, like, their traumas, like, where they never told anyone else this. That's how close these two are. And it's fucking adorable. I love it. And they don't run away anymore, no matter what, because, well, they got each other. And it's here that they'll definitely stay. Man, it was just really nice to, like, to talk about, like, this song. It's actually my second favorite song for both the Bumblebee category and Volume 9. Only under Nevermore and Checkmate. So, this is actually a really good, like, catchy, like, or soft, like, Muse song. So, I'm really happy they actually did a good job writing this, because this is just a love letter to the fans who probably fell in love with them from, like, when they actually first Ruby. And for some of them was for a decade, like, literally since Volume 1. And that is actually, like, really impressive. For me, they changed my life. They were part of the reason why I love Ruby, like, so goddamn much. no matter what couple I love, like if it's like Arcane, Lumini, or like Owl House or anything like that, Bumblebee will always be my favorite couple because unlike the others, this couple changed my life. And no one, not even those kind of shows, would change my mind. So I am so happy that they're part of my life. So I would like to know from you guys, do you like this song? Please wish them a happy anniversary, and I'll see you guys in the next video!